Previously on X-Men.
I think it's safe to say that all who had come to this video today had at least one point in their lives where they wished they could have been a mutant like any or all of the characters in the X-Men franchise. Be it Wolverine's adamantium claws and healing factor, Storm's control of the weather and atmosphere, Gambit's control of kinetic energy that he mostly wastes on a stick and playing cards for some reason, or generate pyrotechnic blasts from their hands like Jubilee. Some of the more daring among you may even have wanted to sacrifice normal eyesight for Cyclops' other dimensional beam of energy, or their entire self in order to be infused with the Phoenix Force like Jean Grey. In general, people would consider that most of the mutations found in groups like the X-Men, or even Magneto's gang, to be more of a gain than they are a loss, and that is without mentioning the inspiration they feel when they witness them stand their ground to fight for their right to exist among so much discrimination. But what if I told you that there is a mutation within the Ultimate Universe that is so severely terrible, you couldn't even get paid to want it? There is more than one to be sure, just as I'm sure there are many differing opinions when comparing them. But if you ask me, I think this stands head and shoulders above all of them. The story starts in a rather peaceful neighborhood, where an unnamed teenager wakes up to get ready for school. But as he walks down to the kitchen to get some breakfast, he immediately notices the sink flowing, the fruit bowl empty, and his mother nowhere in sight, and then goes to turn it off before calling out to her.
Where's all the bananas and stuff? I'm late for school! Mom, come on! I'm hungry and I gotta go! Mom!
But that's when he witnesses something peculiar on the other side of the table, and goes to see that it's his mother's clothing, along with her necklace and earrings. But the kid is still not suspicious of anything before he calls out for her a final time, and then decides to write a note for her instead before heading out. On his way to school, he spots a collar in the middle of the sidewalk, and then gets increasingly unnerved by the lack of life in the neighborhood. But then he turns around to the next block before finally seeing some.
Geez, okay. There's some people. Thought I was going nuts there for a second. Stupid.
But if he didn't turn to go the opposite way for a split second, then he wouldn't have missed the neighborhood's strange affliction. When he reached his destination, he was immediately confronted by his girlfriend, wanting to know why he didn't call back.
I'm not allowed to use the phone after 10.
That is so lame.
What do you want from me? I'm not allowed, so I'm not...
I need you to call me because...
Because what?
And to his shock and horror, he turns around to witness his mutation firsthand, with his girlfriend gripping to him desperately, succumbing to the same fate, but not before uttering the unfortunate truth as her final words.
It's you.
Later that night, the kid exiles himself to a cave, far from any form of contact as possible. But that's when a mysterious figure pays a visit, who then lights a match to reveal to us that it's Wolverine. The kid warns him to stay away, but Logan simply flicked his match into a pile of wood that was placed near the cave's entrance.
I said get out of here!
But Logan instead pulls out a pack of beer, cracking one open while the kid's pleas go on.
You're gonna die if you don't get out of here.
Not today.
You look familiar.
Yeah, I'm a world-famous mutant.
You're... Oh, You're one of the X-Men.
Name's Logan, Wolverine.
The kid goes on to protest that for his safety, he shouldn't be here, but Logan assures him that he has a healing factor and that he has nothing to worry about.
I'm here to talk to you.
Me?
Yep.
How did you find me?
Guy I work with, Charles Xavier. He has this machine, mutant finder machine thing. Can find any mutant.
Mutant?
Even when he is clearly shocked by this revelation, he would still like to make sure that those deaths were all his fault, perhaps thinking that his ability may have shielded him rather than cause it. But Logan all but confirms it by sadly uttering a single word repeatedly to every question he asks, much to the kid's dismay. He then asks how many have perished, but Logan says he would really not like the answer.
No. Yes. Please.
They say 265, maybe more. Sorry, kid.
How can that...
You hit puberty last night. Wait, I wrote it down.
With the note in hand, Logan goes on to explain that his mutant ability is akin to an aura that radiates a series of toxins and acids that would vaporize any organic tissue in close proximity.
That's what I do? I kill?
It's what it says. Sorry.
Oh no! Oh no! I can't live with this! I can't! This can't be my life!
Just luck, kid. Bad roll of the dice.
I can't live with this.
I know.
The kid then goes on to share his regret for not doing more in life. His ambition of joining cross-country next summer, along with applying for a college, and even his miserable realization of not being able to experience intimacy with his girlfriend. Logan then tells him that if it makes him feel better, the authorities would probably chalk it up to a chemical leak in the town. But then he asks him why he doesn't just say the truth.
'Cause if it ever got out that a mutant did this, by accident, on purpose, don't matter. That'd be it for mutants. They'd round us up. All of us. So, see, there's a bigger picture kind of thing going on.
So like one chromosome or whatever to the left, and I would have maybe been one of the X-Men.
Maybe. Finish your beer.
Just do it.
And then come next morning, Logan exits the cave, alone.